Good Sunday morning. It's the 24th of November. Just 4 days till Thanksgiving. So that includes today. Anyway, I hope you have an excellent day. Today is going to be a milder day in some respects. Winds will die off some, but still kind of gusting up in your 20s. So it's not totally breeze-free day. It's also going to be variably cloudy all day long. So not really the greatest day in the world. Definitely warming up tomorrow. Tomorrow night we could have some showers. And then on Tuesday, also pretty warm, but then we start the downward trend. On Wednesday, we get cooler, and then, hey, we had some really weird question marks about Thursday, Friday. The models are now bringing this low way further south, so the chances of rain have decreased a little bit, or maybe not, I don't know. I'll show you the European, I'll show you the American. After that, we are in a cold pattern. Originally, I thought the cold pattern may be brief, maybe like a week long. Things are starting to show that this cold pattern could stick around, and it will get very cold, at least a few days in the first week of December. I'm talking about high temperatures may not reach freezing, may not even get out of 20s at all. So this could be a really, really cold shot of air. Of course, if any precipitation falls during that time period, we would be talking wintry weather, although you'd be surprised how easy it is for us to warm up briefly and then cool back down. But it would not be a major storm system, looks like. This would probably be something like what we call Clipper, not a major snow at this point showing up. The first real threat I could see was around December 5th, possibly with some energy. We'll have to see. It's kind of an infamous date for snowstorms around here, so we'll have to see. Anyway, let's go through this week. So today, winds will be slowly relaxing. The isobars are still kind of close together. We're still to the right of the high, so we're not quite that warm yet. But mild up in the low to mid 50s. Things really relax tomorrow, and because of that, we should be able to warm up pretty nicely. This is kind of the front that's going to come our way on tomorrow night. That's Tuesday night into Wednesday. So Monday night, into Tuesday. Sorry, Monday night into Tuesday. So here that front comes through. Not very powerful. Not as much rain with it now on this model as when it showed. So I'd just say scattered showers, not a super wet night. We're still in southerly winds here, even though there is a high off to our west. This low is bringing up southerly winds, and this high over here is the one that's helping drive those temperatures up. So again, on Tuesday, we'll be pretty warm. But this front is coming closer. The high to the west is becoming more dominant. This low up in the upper parts of the United States or southeast Canada is bringing down the colder air. So winds are going to turn north, and this is somewhat more breezy. The isobar is a little more tacked. Closer together. So that means it's going to get a little bit breezy and much chillier come Wednesday. So highs only in the 40s. But look at this. Wednesday, where did this low or this moisture that was going to come around for Thanksgiving go to? Well, it's not even nearly in the same place. It's slowed down dramatically. Things aren't quite the same. So though we see showers to our south forming on Thanksgiving Day, we are looking dry, at least on the GFS model. I want to show you the European. And it kind of keeps things to our south, so we end up being dry. Now, I mean, this is a slight shift south, so it could slightly shift back north. Still does not look cold enough for any wintry precipitation from this front-running wave. It was this wave behind it that had the biggest interest to me on Friday, because the cold air does press a little bit closer. However, Slope Canada does not. A high needs to be here, not a low, in order for us to do it. You see the colder air pressing in behind here, so the low pressure system really doesn't make it up into our region at all. The little scattered snow and stuff down in the south, but we stay high and dry on Friday now, and here comes the cold. I mean, Friday is going to bring the colder air. The windy temperatures are going to feel really chilly. High Saturday, only in the 30s. Same with Sunday. Really cold air setting up for us, and we're just staying cold. Here's the first little clipper system I was mentioning here. That there could be clippers, but that one just dries out, fizzles out, nothing going on. So this is Monday, chilly air. I mean, this is cold and reinforcing cold coming down. So we are staying really cold. This is really, really cold weather. This is the middle part of the following week, a little more than a week and a half here away, or about a week and a day away. This is super cold air, like highs in the 20s. Definitely possible. 510, that's super low. Strong northerly winds. It's going to be brutal. This is like dead of winter kind of stuff. If it was a dead of winter, we'd be seeing highs even colder. But because of the time of year, it'd be a little warmer than it could be. This is strong winds, low wind chills. I mean, make sure your heating and your heating system, not air conditioning, your heating system is really capable of handling days of need. I'm sure cold air centers and stuff like that will potentially open up around this. This is already relaxing a little bit, so it's not quite as cold, but this low up here in this persistent northwest flow is dry and chilly and still breezy right through that following week. So all of that stays cold, but look at this. This is what I meant. Okay, so we warm up briefly here, but look at this cold returning fairly quickly. If this is coming true, we could have a relax, after the really cold air that we experienced in the first part of the following week. But this is a reinforcing shot of very chilly air coming down. So again, we cool down. And these are cross-polar. I mean, it's reaching all the way to the other side of the world and bringing down this cold. And we are staying in this brutally cold pattern. I would say brutal. I mean, you know what I mean. It's just really chilly. And then it's wash and repeat again as more cold air comes in. So I think we're setting up now for the first part of December to be really, really cold. Now, this was through the 10th, which is when I said I thought things would change a little bit. We'll have to see. I do see some low pressure systems kind of hitting the west coast here. So it still speaks to like the middle part of December, maybe after the 15th or so, it warming up. But we're going to be cold at least to the 10th of December, the way things look now. It's a really long outlook. Now, I do want to show you Thursday, Friday on the European because it's much different and much wetter. So here we are with the European model, and again today, kind of mild but not super warm. Some breezes around, and this is what we go through this week. Similar. I mean, we're getting warm. Then tomorrow night into Tuesday morning, showers come through. A little more chance of showers. Looks like on the European. Kind of cool, but not super cold for a few days, and then we're looking for Thursday. This is Wednesday, so still not super cold or anything on Wednesday on the European. It also has a low way up here in Canada. Maybe not quite as low, but still there. But it's definitely more removed. I mean, it's further north, and that's what the difference between these two is. The low on the American was further south, so it was suppressing the system further south from us. This one's a little further north, so the low is able to kind of go up and not be suppressed. And so with that, boom. I mean, Thursday is looking very wet on the European model. It's kind of a model battle going on. Is this going to be right or wrong? But to see. Regardless, it goes up in, that's New England, interior New England kind of snowy situation. But it's bringing in the cold air, which is consistent at least between both of them. And it's also really chilly, as the other model was. And so let me give the super long forecast here. Okay, so I'm going to go out to Thursday here because this is last night's run since this goes further out in the future. So again, we're looking at Thursday, that rain coming through, windy conditions as low bombs off the East Coast on the European and then brings down the cold air, as I was mentioning. And then we go off, and for the nighttime European, you see the cold air coming way down south. I mean, we're looking cold temperatures down to the Gulf. So we're in super chilly air as well as what has been shown. Here's what's different on the European. There was something around the 7th or so, maybe a little small storm. We have to see if this comes true. More snow showers and stuff behind it. So, and it stays pretty cold as well. So, in general, cold pattern coming up. And, obviously we have to watch for moisture because any moisture could mean snow. But in the short term, we look, good the next couple days. Maybe some rain tomorrow night. And then the cool air starting with whatever happens on Thursday. Could have some rain. I don't know if we'll have any mixtures of snow or not, but probably not. And then on Friday, maybe rain, maybe not. But then that's the start of the cold air. Next weekend, highs will only be in the 30s. So have a good Sunday, and I will update tomorrow. And if anything exciting comes up, I will, of course, share it.